These officers under the Central Command set out to clamp down on activities of illegal miners. The Operation Halt 2 exercise is a commitment by the Central Command to augment the government's efforts in the fight against illegal mining activities. The officers were deployed to communities in the Achumamponia, Busumifrehu, and Amansia West districts where illegal mining activities were prevalent. The General Officer Commanding of the Central Command, Brigadier General Joseph Aduko Afo, says the operations have so far been successful.
Last month, we had a very successful operation in our AOR, and during my debrief, I mentioned that we were going to sustain the operation until the menace is brought under control in the command's AOR. Sequel to that, yesterday, teams from this command again were deployed to the following districts within the command area of responsibility. 1. Echuma Mpanua, Amansi West, Bosomi Freho districts. I must say, the operation was very successful.
The officers bent excavators and other mining equipment, but a house, unfortunately, caught fire. The situation angered residents of Ntobroso in the Achumamponia district, and they attacked the military officers, fire officers, and later attacked some police officers and the DCE for the area. Brigadier General Afo says the command will investigate the incident. He described it as unacceptable violations by miners claiming to have genuine licenses from regulatory bodies to operate.
But before we go there, we go for recce. We don't go for one recce, we go for recce 2, 3. And then most of the coordinates from given to us, some of them are given to, but Mineral Commission, that these areas are not, either maybe they are binding on an area that belongs to them. We don't know who's for this concession. Mineral Commission gives us the intel and gives us the coordinates. We work on that. Then before we even go, then we'll go there on the ground, check most of those areas that Mineral Commission has given to us before we move. We don't just get there and then start doing. We don't work like that. So we work on intelligence. We work on what Mineral Commission gives to us. Who are we here? Do we know people's concessions? I don't even know most of the miners. Some of them, they get my numbers or they get my commander's numbers and they start calling unnecessarily. I didn't mind them. We won't mind them anything. You understand what I'm saying? So please, we don't just do things haphazardly.
Illegal miners have destroyed water bodies and forest reserves in these areas. The Central Command of the Ghana Armed Forces says it will not relent on efforts to ensure illegal mining activities within its catchment area are stopped. Hafiz Tijani, Citi News, Ashanti Region.